सेफायर, स्टाइलो और बहुत सारे ब्रांड्स इस वक्त ऑलरेडी इसको यूज़ कर रहे हैं और दे आर डूइंग वंडर्स.
To understand who is more affine to email or SMS or push, web push, whatever you may call it. What the system does, it identifies the customers for you, it identifies the right channels for you, also the right times for you.
ऑडियंस के डाटे को राइटली टारगेट करना, रीटारगेट करना और उसी कैंपेन्स बनाना और अच्छा ROI उससे निकालना, ये अब पॉसिबल हो चुका है.
About $180,000 revenue from Turkey market alone.
वाओ. इमेजिन करें अगर आपके ई कॉमर्स स्टोर को यही पता चल जाए कि जो कस्टमर आ रहा है उसका नाम क्या है, उसको ग्रीट उसके नाम से करना है, उसने क्या लेना है, आप पहले से उसको अगर बताना शुरू कर दें उसके लिए कितनी आसानी हो जाएगी.
There's a lot of room for efficiency and a lot can be saved and optimized if proper digital channels are used and put in place. But it's not easy, I know. It's not a...
अस्सलाम वालेकुम दोस्तों, मैं हैदर अहमद काजी, वेलकम टू अनदर ज़बरदस्ती ई कॉमर्स की पॉडकास्ट. और लोकल ई कॉमर्स में आज की जो पॉडकास्ट है वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होने जा रही है क्योंकि आज हम एक ऐसा सॉफ्टवेयर बनाने वाली कंपनी के ऑनर को पकड़ के ले आए हैं जो कि ऑल द वे फ्रॉम यूके यहाँ पे आए हैं. पॉडकास्ट हो सकती है कि आगे थोड़ी सी अंग्रेजी में हो बिकॉज ही डज नॉट अंडरस्टैंड मच वर्ड्स ऑफ उर्दू, बट जितना भी हो सका हम कोशिश करेंगे इसको उर्दू में थोड़ा सा करें और मिक्स एंड मैच करके आप लोगों तक इन्फॉर्मेशन पहुँचा सकें. ये प्लेटफॉर्म है Dengage और अगर आप डाटा को यूज़ करना चाहते हैं, डाटा ओरिएंटेड कंपनी है, आपका एक बहुत बड़ा डाटाबेस बन चुका है, यू डोंट नो हाउ टू यूटिलाइज इट, आप किस तरीके से उसको यूटिलाइज करते हुए रीटारगेट कर सकते हैं ईमेल के थ्रू, पुश नोटिफिकेशन के थ्रू या इवन रीटारगेटिंग एड्स के थ्रू, वो कैसे हो सकता है, किस तरह AI इस वक्त रोल अपना प्ले करी है, ये सॉफ्टवेयर किस तरीके से पाकिस्तान में डिफरेंट ब्रांड्स की किस्मतें बदल चुका है, इस बारे में आज हम बात करेंगे. तो हमारे साथ मौजूद हैं को फाउंडर ऑफ Dengage मिस्टर अमान. अस्सलाम वालेकुम अमान, हाउ आर यू?
Walaikum assalam, Haider. It's a pleasure, Haider, to be with you. I'm delighted to be here at the studio, and I'm honored to have a discussion with you.
Thank you, Aman. Thank you so much. The pleasure is all ours, and thank you so much for being here and willing to share the knowledge that you have for all these students and aspirants which are looking for to us. So, Aman, I just want to understand what is Dengage, how the idea came through, what's your journey, how you come to the field of the e-commerce, and how you made this startup.
Well, I'll tell you a story if that makes it easier, I guess. I used to work at a company called Otto in Germany in direct marketing.
Okay.
Otto had about 300 businesses globally.
Mm-hmm.
I was in international marketing, working on catalogs and presentations. That's the time when I realized that the industry is going different. So I quit my job and I went to London to work for a SaaS business called Email Vision. Those days it started off with email marketing, basically some email data and some content put in together and sending it out. The journey started later, SMS and different things were added. Around 2014, 2015, I realized that all the old legacy solutions were not the solution anymore because they were all based on flat file structures and you could do limited segmentation, limited dynamic content and stuff like that. I was very lucky that I came across a partner. We used to work at Euromessage, sold the company to Dosh Group, and I took over the entire tech team and we built fantastic solutions where we started off with our own engines. We started off with relational databases, unlimited layers of data. So basically it's a CDP. Customer data platform with unlimited layers and relational databases. So basically you can have all sorts of data, attributes and everything from all channels. Wow. On top of it, you have all channels, omni-channels, email, SMS, push, web push, in-app push, and you also synchronize and connect through all external channels as well. So basically what happens, all the data about the customer from all touch points and all communications, it comes to the same place. It's a big data, there's AI behind it, it's configured, and it is filtered through in every single communication going out. So basically, when you start off with a business like us, to use a solution like ours, at the beginning you might be sending simple campaigns to understand who is more affine to email or SMS or push, web push, whatever you may call it. What the system does, it identifies the customers for you, it identifies the right channels for you, also the right times for you. Okay. So later what happens, whatever campaigns you drive, the automated campaigns, every single customer is treated differently within the same campaigns, based off the channels they're interested in, based on the timings they open, based on the products they've clicked, bought in the past. So you have to step back, think of the old good days where you used to have a corner shop in your hometown area, in your street, or in your village. You think, like, that's the example that I use. Basically, whoever used to walk into the shop, the shopkeeper would know them by name. If it's an old lady, an old man, a young boy, a young man, a young lady, he knew in advance what they would buy because of their repeat behaviors. If they would buy a cigarette or a newspaper or maybe a cup of tea or anything else, the guy would greet them in his own style, and he would have had some chat with them as well, and the people would feel at comfort.
Wow. This concept is basically the personalized marketing. Like, you give a very great example how a local Kiryana store person, he knows what sort of customer is coming. He know every sort of customer by name. He greets them by name, and he already start giving whatever he is liking it. So you just replicating this in with the help of an AI and providing the same benefit towards the customers on the online platforms. That's really great. That's really great. We are blessed, like we are having an international organization like yours who is interested and doing a lot wonders in Pakistan. So how important is the Pakistani market of e-commerce?
Well, we have clients globally, all the way from the UK to Brazil and Russia, Turkey, Middle East, US. Now, the story with Pakistan started differently. 2 years ago, I had come to Karachi to meet some friends for a small event, and I tried to order a taxi, and I couldn't find one. And someone told me that I have to download Kareem and use that. I said, wow, I didn't know that. That's the time when I got into the Pakistani market and I understood that there's a lot of potential, and I registered Dengage. And since then, we have a good customer base. We work with financial institutions, some of them. We work with e-commerce businesses, and we have a good customer base. Now, the reason I am very interested, because as I told you, I have my origins from this area, and I'm very keen to develop it because I see IT, I see digital awareness, I see digital promotion as a very good way and a hope for better development in Pakistan and the region. If you look at Pakistan, I don't have the official statistics. They say 220 million people, but I believe it's probably much more than 220, maybe 250, maybe 300, because I hear different stuff from different people. And I also understand that in Pakistan you have 50 million bank account holders. That's also the figures that I've got from some institutions. So I think there is a huge potential. Obviously, everyone that you meet, a lot of guys, they talk about recession, they talk about the hard time in the current financial crisis. To me, it's nothing new because I go to a lot of countries and I travel. I've even started businesses in times where in 2008 and 9, when there was complete recession. So to me, it's not about recession. It's all an evolution and transition. The situation is changing. You have to adapt to the modern situation. If I were again coming back to the figures, because whenever they talk about Pakistan, I try to compare it with Turkey. Embrace digital solutions are very successful. So just to give you a figure, we have, I'd say, about $180,000 revenue from Turkey market alone.
Wow,
And
that's
that
great.
population, in as I said, is a lot lesser than Pakistan.
Wow.
Inflation is a lot higher than Pakistan. Instability is also there. But the difference is the Turks have understood it. They've taken it forward. They're resilient. They're fighting and they're making it better.
They have adopted the instability and all these matters.
When I see a lot of businesses in Pakistan that I visited this week and last week, and I was also in September, I'm still surprised that they have so many doors open. Because I believe they could save a lot. I believe they could do a lot better. I believe they could be a lot more efficient.
Wow.
I say that there's a lot of room for efficiency, and a lot can be saved and optimized if proper digital channels are used and put in place. But it's not easy, I know. It's not Rome wasn't built in a day. It takes time. So what we do is not only technology. We have presence in Pakistan. We have registration in Pakistan. We have 15 employees in Pakistan. We have highly technical people in Pakistan. They sit with these businesses at their premises. They make friendship with their staff to work with them, so they open up more and train these staff and handhold them and work together with them to work on their data and set up automated journeys for them. So that's how we believe that we can contribute. We can help grow the businesses and be a part of the success.
That's great. That's great. So the best part of Dengage, which is very close to my heart, is like acquiring a new customer is very difficult, and it's also very it's not like a cost effective manner, but engaging your customers, already existing databases, and getting revenue out of it, making them repeat purchasers, is far easier, important, and cost effective than acquiring the new one. So this is the best part that I love about Dengage, and I hope the aspirants, the brands who are looking for it, can get the benefit out of the Dengage. Aman, thank you so much, and thank you so much for being here. We would like to invite you at some other time as well, some other episodes as well, because in this very small time period, we cannot extract many things out of it, but we would love to extract more in future, and we would like to invite you again as well in coming future.
Looking forward to seeing you again and talking with you again.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So summarizing this podcast, लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, अब मैं थोड़ा सा उर्दू में बात करता हूँ आप सबके लिए, थोड़ा सा पॉडकास्ट को उनके लिए जो कि अक्सर सवाल करते हैं, बिकॉज एक पॉडकास्ट हमारी पहले भी इंग्लिश में हुई थी, तो बहुत सारे लोगों ने कहा था कि इसका मोड ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन आप उर्दू रखें, बट हम नहीं रख सकते. मैं आपके लिए थोड़ा समराइज़ कर देता हूँ. अमान एक ऐसा ज़बरदस्त प्लेटफॉर्म के ऊपर काम कर रहे हैं और बता रहे थे कि मैं बड़ी अच्छी जॉब कर रहा था, मैंने वो छोड़ के अपना स्टार्टअप स्टार्ट किया, और इस स्टार्टअप ने वंडर्स कर दिए, ना सिर्फ वेस्ट के अंदर बल्कि पाकिस्तान के अंदर भी. सेफायर, स्टाइलो और बहुत सारे ब्रांड्स इस वक्त ऑलरेडी इसको यूज़ कर रहे हैं, और दे आर डूइंग वंडर्स विद द डाटा. वो डाटे को बहुत एफिशिएंटली यूटिलाइज कर रहे हैं. उनका मिलियंस के अंदर डाटा होता है, उस मिलियंस के डाटे को राइटली टारगेट करना, रीटारगेट करना, और उसी कैंपेन्स बनाना, और अच्छा ROI उससे निकालना, ये अब पॉसिबल हो चुका है. AI आप लोगों को पता है कि बहुत ज़्यादा तेज़ी के साथ इवॉल्व कर रही है, लेकिन जो लोग AI को यूटिलाइज नहीं करते वो बहुत ज़्यादा पीछे रह जाएंगे. Dengage इज़ वन ऑफ द प्लेटफॉर्म जिसने AI को बहुत एफिशिएंटली यूटिलाइज किया है, और वो बहुत अच्छे तरीके से यूटिलाइज करके आगे चला रहा है. अब इमेजिन करें, इन्होंने एग्जांपल दी, एक करियाने स्टोर वाला जो होता है वो लोकल एरिया में, उसको पता होता है उसका जो क्लाइंट आ रहा होता है उसको उसके नाम से पता होता है, वो उसको नाम लेके उसको बुलाता है, उसको ग्रीट करता है, उसको पता होता है इसने क्या खरीदना है. इमेजिन करें अगर आपके ई-कॉमर्स स्टोर को यही पता चल जाए कि जो कस्टमर आ रहा है उसका नाम क्या है, उसको ग्रीट उसके नाम से करना है, उसने क्या लेना है, आप पहले से उसको अगर बताना शुरू कर दें, उसके लिए कितनी आसानी हो जाएगी, और आपके ब्रांड को दूसरे कॉम्पिटिटर्स के ऊपर कितना ज़बरदस्त एज मिलेगा. यही काम है Dengage का. और अगर Dengage के बारे में और आप जानना चाहते हैं तो aman@dengage.com पे आप कर सकते हैं. Dengage की वेबसाइट पे जाके आप इसे कर सकते हैं, और इसकी फर्दर डिटेल्स भी मैं इस पॉडकास्ट की डिस्क्रिप्शन में डाल दूंगा. इस पॉडकास्ट से इतना ही. अस्सलाम वालेकुम.